Hello students, good morning to one and all. Hope all of you are doing well. After the PA1, we are starting our new journey. So today we are going to learn Social Studies lesson number 2. In lesson number 1, you learned that know your planets in detail. So after the lesson, now we are coming to some interesting fact. For that, first all of you look at the picture. In this picture, what you are seeing? Who will say the answer? Yes, few students raised their hands. Let me ask them. Yes, tell me. Yeah, it's correct. It's the picture of globe. So all of you know what is globe. In the first chapter, we learn in details. Now, if you look at carefully to this globe, you are able to see that there are many lines are drawn. Some are horizontal lines and some are vertical lines. So what these lines are representing? Anyone have any idea? No idea. No problem. I will tell you. These all lines are imaginary lines and these are drawn on the globe to understand the various facts. The important thing is how to locate a place. So don't worry, we are going to learn detail about these lines. Okay boys, so let's start our new journey. This lesson is parallels and meridians. Okay students, now we are going to learn what is parallel, how to draw parallels, the important features of parallels and what are the important parallels, then how are parallels numbered. We are giving different numbers to parallels. After that we are learning meridians. What is meridian? How to draw meridians? What are the important features of meridians? And how to number these meridians. And finally, how to locate a place on globe. So all these things one by one we are going to learn in this lesson. Dear students, all of you know that the earth rotates on its axis, isn't it? So this axis is an imaginary line drawn through the center of the earth. Look at the picture, you can see that the axis and the end points on the axis are called poles. So there are two poles are there. The poles are used as two fixed points. The point on the top is the North Pole and the other one at the bottom is known as South Pole. Look at the picture, you can see that North Pole and the South Pole, right? Now we are going to learn more about equator. The earth is divided into two equal parts by drawing an imaginary line middle between the North Pole and the South Pole. So this line is known as equator. This equator is dividing our earth into two equal halves. The part of the earth which lies to the north of the equator is called northern hemisphere. The same way, the other half lies to the south of the equator known as southern hemisphere. So we have two hemispheres, northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. Dear children, look at this picture. Here you are able to see two imaginary lines. One line passing through the center of the earth from North Pole to South Pole. That is known as an axis. The other line passing from the center of the earth from east to west is known as an equator. This equator is dividing our earth into two equal halves. The part of the earth which lies above the equator towards the North Pole is known as northern hemisphere. The other part which lies from the equator towards the South Pole is known as southern hemisphere. In that way, two hemispheres are there. We know that in this lesson we are going to learn about parallels and meridians. So first we are going to learn what is parallel. Parallels are a set of circles drawn on the surface of the globe. And these circles run from east to west. So these lines are known as parallels or lines of latitude. Now we are going to learn about the important features of parallels. All parallels are complete circles except North Pole and the South Pole. These poles are points. And the length of the parallels decreases as we move away from the equator towards the poles. When we are reaching the poles, it is like a point only. That means its length keeps on decreasing. All parallels are located at an equal distance from each other. They are not touching each other. Parallels neither touch nor cross one another. So they are going as parallels only. Now look at this picture. Here three parts only labeled: North Pole, Equator, South Pole. But you are able to see that there are many lines are there on the surface of the earth. These lines are complete circles. So these are known as parallels. From the equator towards the poles, look at this picture, you are able to see that its length keeps on decreasing. From equator towards the North Pole and from equator towards the South Pole. When it reaches the poles, its size became very small or it like a dot only. Other all lines are in equal distance. They are not touching each other. They are moving as parallels only. Look at this picture. Here you can see that how are parallels numbered. At the center of the picture you can see equator, that is 0 degree, and above that 20 degree, 40 degree, 60, 80, 90 degrees are there. That means from equator towards the North Pole there will be 90 parallels. Same like that, from equator towards the South Pole there will be 90 parallels. So total number of parallels means 90 plus 90, 180 plus 1, that means equator. So total we are getting 181 parallels. And here you can see that from 0 it is written 20, 40, 60 like that. So in between these 20 parallels are there. We are not able to count all here, but it is there. That means in parallels are 181. We start from the equator and mark it as 0 degree latitude. So equator is the longest parallel or latitude. We mark the other parallels from 0 to 90 degree. Apart from their value, the parallels are also marked as N for north and S for south according to their location. The North Pole is written as 90 degree north and the same time the South Pole is written as 90 degree south. Now, all parallels are drawn at an intervals of 1 degree. As we know that all parallels are located at an equal distance from each other. There are 90 parallels in the northern hemisphere and 90 parallels in the southern hemisphere. We have already seen this in above picture. Therefore, there are 181 parallels including equator. Fact. The word latitude originates from the Latin word latus, which means wide. The word meridian originates from the Latin word meridis, which means midday. It is from the word meridian that we get words such as ante, meridium or am, meaning before noon, and post meridium or pm means after noon. Now look at the important parallels. There are total 7 parallels are there. Other than equator, the North Pole and South Pole, there are 4 important parallels are also there. The Tropic of Cancer, 23.5 degree north. The Tropic of Capricorn, 23.5 degree south. The Arctic Circle, 66.5 degree north. The Antarctic Circle, 66.5 degrees south. The Arctic and the Antarctic circles are also known as polar circles because they are lying near the North Pole and the South Pole. Now the time for checkpoint. Write true or false. First question. The east-west lines drawn on a globe are called parallels. True or false? Who will say? Yes, tell me. It's true. Correct. Second question. All parallels are of same length. Next, who will say? Yes, it's false. Why? Because parallels are not in same length. We know that from equator towards the poles, its length decreasing. Third question. The North Pole lies in the southern hemisphere. True or false? Yes, it's false. We know that North Pole lies in the northern hemisphere. Fourth question. The Tropic of Cancer lies in the northern hemisphere. True or false? Yes, true.